Hello, my beautiful divine feminines. My name is Fran, and this is my channel Manifold Destiny. And so thank you guys so much for tuning in. I have a lot to go into for you guys. This message is going to be particularly for the divine feminines that are in Virgo. So this is for those of you that are have any placement in Virgo. It can be sun, moon, rising. Any of you that have even your north node as well. Your north node is very key in this. I wanted to just kind of share and provide you guys with a general reading that's going to touch base on whatever it is that Spirit wants to tell you through the tarot and through oracle cards. Just to give you guys an idea of who I am if you don't already know. My name is Fran. I am an intuitive channel. I am a medium in training. I am an old soul, so I came into this incarnation with the gifts that are necessary for me to channel the information that Spirit has given me throughout the past couple of years, throughout my life. But there are some key messages I'd like to share on this channel. I am clairaudient and I am claircognizant and clairvoyant. So likely these messages will come through those forms at this current moment in time. I am also a divine feminine, so I do also feel like I can resonate, and I do deeply resonate with the twin flame journey, as I am on mine as well. I am currently with someone who is very dear, someone who is very important and pertinent to my journey as well. And he is my complementary soulmate. And so I really understand all aspects, at least in the journey from this life and past lives. And I do want to come here and share just a general reading to see what your energy is all about, because there's something about this energy. I am also a Virgo sun, so I really do resonate with the Virgos that are tuning in. If you would like to know more about me, my links are in the description box below. I'd love to hear from you guys, so like, share, comment, and subscribe. So without further ado, here we go. So let's see what Spirit would like to say to you guys. Let us see here. I'm getting a color. I'm getting orange specifically. I feel as though Spirit really wants to address in this particular group the orange, the sacral chakra. So there's a need, and it seems as though this message is going to be geared towards sexuality, towards your creativity in work. This is going to be geared towards how you manage your creativity and your emotions specifically. Carnelian would be very beneficial to this group at this time, specifically in order to balance and kind of tune in to the energy of operating from your femininity in a way that's empowering and not in a sense prostituting or giving away of that energy in a negative way. Okay, I'm just thinking of kind of terms that might help people understand what I'm trying to say here. So to start off, I'd like to get an energy from you guys. So Spirit, what would you like to say to our Virgo divine feminines? What would you like to say to our Virgo divine feminines? I keep hearing manage. So either you guys are in a leadership position, or there's a need for you to manage and kind of regulate something. So let's see here. So the first one that we get out is meditate and contemplate. I'm just going to put that a little bit closer. New moon in Pisces. Okay. So there's a need for you to really sink into more of your upper chakras. Once you're balanced in your sacral, and you're allowing your creativity to expand and extend outward to the people that are going to hear you and hear your gifts and experience your gifts, there's going to be a need, and there is a higher need for you to meditate on just to meditate in general. This group is likely going to really benefit from taking time off of of focusing on your career and your finances and your relationships, and kind of getting overwhelmed by that thought, to meditating and kind of clearing your mind in the sense of allowing yourself to be a conduit for spirit to kind of come in and give you that message you need to hear. There's like messages that spirit wants to give you, but there's a need for you to allow it to pierce your heart, so to speak, okay? And the next one I have here is you and your loved ones are safe. Full or new moon in Cancer. So there's a lot of water type energy, which tells me that there's a lot to do or deal in this reading with your emotions, your emotional body, your sacral chakra, your heart space, your expressing your heart space, knowing that you are protected and you are guided by the highest of the high, by spirit, by your angels, by your ancestors. There's a need for you to operate in a way where you can kind of rest knowing that everything is taken care of. You know, as a Virgo sun, as a Virgo in a number of placements, Venus as well, there's a sense of just, and also in Mercury, of just wanting to be able to enunciate and express myself in a way that others can understand and really respect. There's a need for you to also see that in love, there's a need for you to be more trusting of your environment, of the people that are in your life, of the cycles that are coming to fruition, that you are protected in the midst of it. That your contemplation of what to do and how to go about it is clear once you're able to ground, and then allow yourself to meditate. That'll really be helpful to you. Third card in the deck is you are good enough. Full moon in Virgo. So your energy is coming through here. This energy of you being good enough, of being the complete package, in the sense that you can express yourself and you can do all of what spirit is trying to get you to do. There's a sense of a need to kind of just focus inward and focus on your meditation, on your sacred space that you're putting out, that you're giving yourself to get away from any energies that might be overwhelming you, okay? The next one here is look at the bigger picture, full moon in Sagittarius. There's something that is going to become clearer to you once you're able to kind of zoom out, so to speak, and look at it. Okay? So you're going to need to zoom out. Just allow yourself to do that, to zoom out and to meditate on what matters most to you. What really is instrumental in your journey. That's what you're going to need to focus on. And then what's interesting is we have the last card is luck is on your side. You literally have the full moon and the new moon in Sagittarius, which tells me that there's this closing out. There's this there's a going of something going full circle. Okay, you've ended something, you're starting something new. So there's a need for you to then say, okay, I'm good enough to get this done, but I need to actually allow myself and my body to do it for me. You don't have to necessarily look outside of yourself for what it is that spirit is trying to get you to do. Okay? I really feel drawn to get some numbers here. Spirit, what numbers would you like to highlight to my divine feminines here? Okay. So we have the first one is number 7, perfection, of things coming to a divine conclusion. We have number 10, which is also coming into the fullness of what it is that you're meant to do on this earth plane. We have number 5, and there's a lot of changes going on here. Okay, there's a lot of changes going on in your world, but when you meditate and contemplate on those things, they become easier and more manageable. Okay, for stability, you're gearing more towards stability as you go. I'm noticing that. Okay. Number 2, partnerships. The partnerships that you are meant to align with are going to come into fruition. The people that you're meant to meet are going to come to you. There needs to be this sense of oneness within yourself before those people before you're able to see these people come in. There's 5 as well. So you have a couple of 5s coming through. So there's a lot of change going on in your world right now. Okay? Last but not least, we have number 1 as well. See if the camera... There we go, number 1. So that kind of gives me an idea that this is going to be mostly about the changes, of highlighting those changes that are occurring. So let's see what else Spirit wants to say. We have a lot to talk about, Virgos. I'm not going to keep you guys. Ancestors, guys, what would you like to say for my lovely divine feminine Virgos in all placements? First one that comes out is change. So definitely we're touching on exactly what we were just talking about. So we have the next one is house, number 20. So likely there is a change in your energetic body specifically that I'm getting. I'm getting, instead of a physical house, I'm getting your body is changing. As you're ascending, there's going to be a sense of just a shift in how you even eat, how you treat your body, how you're going to be so much more sensitive to things around you through your body, through your temple, through your house. So there's a need for you to recognize that you're already going through that and undergoing those changes. So right now is just a time for you to come into oneness with yourself through meditation and contemplation. That's going to be a great help to you. Yoga would be really helpful to you as well. And we have the next card is Thief. So there's something that you need to cut out of your life. There's something that your intuition is trying to tell you. This is not going to benefit you. This is not helping you. This is not needed on your journey. Okay, you are good enough to let go of whatever that is. We're going to look into what that is specifically. Bottom of the deck is sudden wealth. Message of concern and occupation. So we're going to touch base. It seems like this is going to be about your work, about your wealth. After you achieve a place, or after you really allow yourself to settle into who you are and becoming more one with that. Alrighty, so let's see here. What healing messages would you like to share with the collective ancestors, guys, with our Virgos, our Virgo divine feminine? What would you like to tell our Virgo divine feminine? Alrighty. Is there anything else, ancestors, that you would like to share with our Virgo divine feminine? Okay, beautiful, 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 beautiful. Okay, so we have about 5 of them. So the first card that we do have is going to be perception. Okay. Next card we have here is feminine energy. Look at how beautiful these cards are too. If you're really drawn to shamanism as well, I would really encourage you to expand more into that, because these cards in particular are very very dear to my heart in the sense that they are involving and integrating shamanic healing. They are the shamanic healing cards. So letting go is so necessary. That's the third card we have here. Psychic development. Actually, divine timing. I saw psychic development come through in my head. So there's a need for you to see, and there's actually many of you that are already very, very, very perceptive, if not all of you, in knowing that things are happening in divine timing for you. There's a need for you to see that you are developing your gifts. You are not just kind of stagnant in your gifts or your abilities. Knowing you guys as a zodiac, you guys are very on top of it. You serve others, you assist others when they need you. You are the type to go out of your way to make sure that you help and are logical and rational, but also very in tune with spirit. And I do really commend you all. There's a need for you to see that there's so much abundance in the wisdom that you impart to people. That in divine timing, many things are coming into shape and into fruition for you. What's interesting is that your perception of yourself is changing. And what you can see as well is that the swirling energy in the center here, it is directly over the sacral chakra. So that goes back into play of what we were talking about with the sacral chakra and with your femininity of allowing yourself to let go and to receive what it is that Spirit wants to give to you. Okay, so let's see what Spirit would like to say through the tarot. And by the way, I want to share that all of these tarot and oracle decks are included below in the description box as well, if you'd like to know what they are. So let's see. Spirit, what would you like to say to my beautiful Virgos here? Ooh, that's a lot. Cool. I take them. Let's take them all. So let's see what we got here. All of these are supposed to be upright, is what I'm hearing. So let's see what's going on. The first card that we have is the Knight of Swords. Okay. So there's a movement forward very quickly that's happening for you guys. Once you're able to take this time of meditation and contemplation. The next card is the Four of Cups, which is about an opportunity that you may not be seeing that's going to be very gratifying to you, but there's a need for you to settle in yourself as an individual in order for you to see what Spirit it really wants to give and bring to you. There's also the Knight of Chalices, another beautiful deck, and that really exemplifies moving into something that's so energetic and something that's so positive and so exciting for you in work specifically. So I'm sensing that this read for you guys, for you Virgos, is mostly going to be geared towards your career, because there's a sense of balancing out your career, your life, your romance, all aspects of your life in particular. There's nothing in particular. It's like all of it is coming together. And there's also karmic justice that's being given to you guys as well. In these moments of reflection, of allowing yourself to see what's in front of you, you're seeing that, oh, this opportunity has led me here. So now I can balance, I can see that this has been balancing out all along. There's also the Three of Pentacles. Working cooperatively with others. There's going to be a number of people that are going to come across your path as well that are going to be guiding you. But I'm not getting guiding, but they're going to be people that are going to be like-minded as you are. We also have the Two of Pentacles. So kind of balancing out your energies with these people, these individuals. I see mostly a balance of energies rather than a balance of economic of money or material wealth. I see here the Seven of Pentacles or the Seven of Chalices. So there's this joy that's coming through. There's this spark that's in you that wants to expand and wants to go in so many different directions, but there is something in particular that you're meant to be focusing on when you can meditate and contemplate that. Whew, that's a confirmation for me, because I feel like there's so much going on here energetically. There's a lot of movement forward here with the Three of Wands. The Queen of Swords, your energy as well. Deciphering what it is that you should be going forward with, as well as the Ace of Swords coming through. The Tower moment coming down. Of recognizing what it is that needs to be done and coming out of a sense of lack. Of coming out of a sense of feeling left behind. You have people that are coming in that are surrounding you. Energetically, there are people that you're not going to see physically, but are there for you. Your guide specifically. King of Chalices is emotional enjoyment and fulfillment, emotional maturity as well. Of coming into a balance with your emotional body, with yourself. And Star, healing. So there's a lot of healing coming in for my Virgos here. There's a lot of healing. Some of you may feel a little bit disappointed with how things may have gone with a past relationship specifically, or a career path. But there's a need for you to know that there's so much more for you. It's not over. It's not over. Okay. Let's see what else Spirit would like to say here for my Virgos. Let's see. Spirit, what would you like to share with my Virgos here? What would you like to share with my Virgos here? What would you like to share with my Divine Feminine Virgos? A lot of you, like I was saying earlier, might feel disappointed with how things went out, where you're seeing people stepping out of your life and moving forward, and they're going in a different direction than you. I hope that you're recognizing that that's not a bad thing, that even when you feel alone and defenseless, you are not, because you're defended by the highest of the spiritual realm. A lot of you guys have very high level energy, in the sense that you have people around you, ascended masters as well, that are guiding you. You may feel alone at times, but you're not. And it's okay to feel that way, because sometimes there's relationships in your life where you just wonder, like, why? What happened? What's going on here? Because I thought everything was going great, but it seems like we can't come to grips with this relationship, and we don't see things at the way we used to see them. As you're ascending, you're starting to notice the distinction between you and maybe some friends that you used to have in the past. Now you're wondering why, like, what is going on? You're questioning all of it. You're questioning, will I find people that really resonate with me? Will I find people that are energetically, like, really on the same level with me? The same with romantic relationships as well. But the higher power spirit here with number 4 is balancing it out for you. So those moments, those tower moments that was mentioned earlier, are actually there to guide you into something that you wouldn't have noticed had you not gone through this tower. This tower is leading you to meditate and contemplate so that you can raise your frequency, okay? Whew, excuse me. Allergies. Are you guys going through allergies too? Because it's crazy. Spirit guides, what love message to end this reading? What would you like to say to my beautiful Virgo Divine Feminines? What would you like to say to my beautiful Divine Virgo Feminines and sisters? Beautiful. Alrighty, so we have 4 cards here. So the first card we have here is physical touch. A tender touch can mean so much. Are you guys feeling a sense of wanting physical contact, wanting to be with someone sexually or emotionally, to feel like you're there with them? Like, that's coming through strongly if that's the case. There's a sense of wanting to be in physical contact with someone in particular that you're thinking of, but there's a sense of feeling like you're not getting it, of feeling orphaned in some way when you're not receiving what you wanted, and not in the way you wanted it. You could definitely get it, but there's a sense of, am I getting what I really desire and what I really deserve? The next card here is ask for help. What do you really need? Be willing to accept support. So I feel like this is going into your soul tribe and the people that are meant to help and support you on your journey. Accept the help that is being given to you, but also allow yourself to meditate and see who those people are in the spiritual realm as well. Because there are people that are trying to speak to you right now about certain subjects. They are available whenever you need them, okay? The third one is have patience. Love is patient and kind, always. Remember that love is something that it never leaves. There's no way that love would ever not exist. It's everywhere and it's surrounding you. So have patience and allow yourself to see how patience can bring you all of the things that you're looking for. Because I sense that a lot of you guys are just really good manifestors. You're manifesting it whether you see the increase or not. You're manifesting the right relationship. The person that you're thinking of specifically with your divine masculine or with family members. You're manifesting what it is that you're looking for in the physical. And it's just taking time. But there's so much more to do with yourself in contemplating and meditating on it. Okay, I'm going to keep going back to that because that's the biggest focus of this reading. The last one here, last but not least, you are limitless. You can do anything you choose. And I'll leave you with that, Virgos. I love you guys so much. Take care.